welcome you to this practice of yoga Nidra. Tonight's practice for strength and for health, and quite specifically for strength in the face of the unknown as the body moves into a state of new healing, new regeneration. There are some unknowns. And so calling today upon the strength to be with those unknowns and to leverage all of the other strengths and powers that have been acquired and developed over the years, including this ability to hold the unknown, this ability to hold the mystery, perhaps to sit with discomfort, perhaps to find an identity in the unknown, in the mystery, the not quite defined. Just opening those possibilities, planting those tiny seeds as the mind turns inward and the mind comes home into the body with the eyes closed if it feels safe to do that. Let the awareness come into the physical body with a noticing of all of the physical sensations. Taking note of the sensation of where the body is supported, where the body is resting upon something, whether it's the floor or a chair, a couch, a bed. Feeling that connection of body and thing beneath, body and surface of support. Feeling into that for a few moments, a few breaths. Noticing the skin on the body, all of the details. Perhaps the air on the skin that is exposed, that is open. Feeling perhaps the touch of clothing, of cloth, of covers on parts of the skin. Feeling this outside layer of the body. And bringing the awareness inward into the inside layer, the inside world, the inner landscape. Noticing any sensations there, any signals, any communications from the body. Welcoming these sensations, noticing the body, being present to how the body feels in this moment. And that's where the awareness goes, to the body. Checking that it's comfortable, arranging for a greater comfort, allowing the body to be at its most comfortable. The eyes closed and the ears are listening. Ears are listening and collecting the sounds, listening to distant sounds that are perhaps outside of the room, perhaps further away, and listening to the sounds closer by, closer in. The sound of the instructions here, these voices, the sound and the sound of the breath. Listening to the sound of the heartbeat, of the pulse, any of the body sounds. And there may be sounds of the mind. There may be some voices, some thoughts chattering in the mind, in the head. Welcoming that, welcoming all, being curious and present and open to this expression of this body, just allowing and welcoming. In this most radical way, every part of this body is welcome with every thought, with every breath. The mystery and the known. The strong parts and the parts that don't feel strong today are welcome also. letting this awareness be home with the body, with the sounds, with this welcoming. As this practice of Yoga Nidra moves into a body rotation, you are invited to move the awareness around the body while the body is resting. So there might be some physical movement. You might adjust for comfort. And there might be stillness. There might be just a movement of the mind around the body. Let the awareness move down to the feet. Become aware of the right foot and the left foot. The toes on the right, from the big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth. And on the left, the big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth. Be aware of the 2 feet, tops of the feet, right and left, and the ankles. The lower legs, shins and calves, right leg and left leg. The right kneecap and left kneecap. And the thighs, front and back of the right leg and the left leg. Front and back with the hamstrings and into the buttocks, right and left, right hip and left hip. And the center between the hips, the sacrum. Awareness moves into the low back and the waist, right and left, the abdomen, lower abdomen, navel, and upper abdomen. With a welcome, with a awareness that comes home to the body to feel what the body feels right here, right now. The awareness moves into the chest, right side and left, upper back, right side and left, the right shoulder blade, the left shoulder blade, out to the armpits, right and left, and up to the shoulders, right and left. Fill this body with awareness. Fill this awareness with gratitude and presence for the shoulders and the arms, upper arms and elbows, right and left, the forearms and the wrists. Right hand and left hand. Right hand thumb, left hand thumb. Right hand index finger, left hand index finger. Middle finger, right and left, and ring finger, right and left. Be aware of the little finger on the right hand, the little finger on the left hand, and bring the awareness to the center, the palm of the right hand and the palm of the left hand. Hold in these hands strength, strength in the face of the unknown, presence and gratitude for all of this humanity, all of this human experience. Feel the hands holding this energy of support that runs up the arms, through the shoulders to the collarbones, right and left, and up through the neck to the back of the head and the sides of the head, to the right ear and the left ear, into the chin and the cheeks, right and left, the nose and the eyes, right and left eyebrow, eyebrow center, forehead, hairline, and the crown of the head. This awareness, this homecoming, this welcoming of the body fills the head and face, moves through the neck and shoulders, the right arm from shoulders to finger and finger to shoulders, and the left arm from the shoulder to the fingers, from the fingers to the shoulder. The chest and the upper back, the low back and the abdomen, the pelvis, right leg, left leg. Together, both leg, toes to hips, together the trunk, pelvis to shoulders, and both arms, right and left, together with the neck and head and face, the whole body, together the whole body, the whole body. Be aware of the whole body, resting, the whole body. Here in this practice of Yoga Nidra, welcoming the whole body in its physical form, welcoming the emotions of the body, welcoming the thoughts, the dreams, the ideas, the intuition, welcoming the body's wisdom. This body has known so much in life. Be aware of this body's knowing. And allow the mind to remember or to recreate a time of mystery, a time of unknowing, of not knowing, maybe of confusion, maybe of concern, of anxiety or fear. Feel into that. Allow for just a moment, in this moment of rest, to visit the mystery, the unknown, perhaps discomfort. As a body that identifies as a queer body, that has known discomfort, that has negotiated safety from an intuitive place, from a body knowing, an inner voice. Feel in for a moment into the discomfort. Feel in for a moment into the unknown. That which brings concern, that which brings worry. Allowing the body to touch this experience, the mind to witness the physical sensations, and letting them go. Allowing them to dissipate, thanking the body for this experience, for this communication, for this wisdom, and inviting the contrast, inviting the knowing, inviting a time, remembering a moment when that knowing was sure, that knowing was clear. A time when there was little mystery. A time of confidence. What does that feel like in the body? Inviting that wisdom, the wisdom of knowing, the wisdom of health, of healing, confidence. And what does that feel like? Scanning the body for this answer, for this experience, known, invited, cultivating this confidence, this pride, and the strength in the face of the unknown, the strength in the face of mystery, a trust, a knowing that this body has been cared for lovingly from this heart, and the path forward is supported by forces known and unknown, by forces seen and unseen. Where is that confidence anchored in the body? Where does the body cultivate this knowing? Invite that, feel that, connect to it. Know you will always have access to this resource. In the face of fear, in the face of anxiety, connect to this energy, always here, always available. That knowing, that bit of confidence. And noticing what that feels like and listening to the body for any further wisdom, perhaps next steps, perhaps a letting go, doing less to make space for this confidence, to make space for this knowing. Listening to the body and listening to the breath. Listening again to the sounds all around, near and far. Let the eyes be closed as the ears recount the current place and position, as the ears remember where you are. This room, this building, this city. The awareness of the world on the outside and the world on the inside at the same time. Let this awareness of the sounds and the body resting come together as you feel the breath. Feel the air enter into the nose and throat, into the chest and abdomen. Feel the air move in and out of the body. As this practice comes to an end, collect any gems or insights, or simply be, simply enjoy the feelings now. You may choose to awaken and be more alert, finishing the practice with a deeper breath and moving and stretching the body. You may choose to keep resting, to remain in this state of awareness, in this state of consciousness, deciding what you need, what your body needs. And if you are awakening, be aware of the whole body. Feel the body. You might like to bring the hands together. Warming up the palms helps wake up the body. Massaging each of the fingers on the opposite hand with thumb and index. Rubbing the hands one side and the other opposites. Any kind of movement, stretches through the fingers, that's right, through more of the body. Little touches of the face, massaging the eyebrows and the forehead can help wake up, and tugging on the earlobes, a little ear reflexology, a little ear massage. So the practice here is complete. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. I'm going to stop the recording. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and leave a comment about your experience. And while you're here, please subscribe to my channel and opt in for notifications to catch the next class I upload. And then head over to olgachwa.com to join in a live event or to work one-on-one with me. I'm here to help.